Jorge Hernandez with Southwest Fight News here in Houston, Texas, and a familiar face, Las Cruces, New Mexico's own Austin No Doubt Trout. What the hell are you doing here, man?
That's the the trucker.
Yeah. what brings you to Houston, man?
Oh, well, right now, specifically, we're here, the Charlo fight, doing a little bit of media work. Hey, I don't have as good questions as my man Jorge, so I'm definitely going to steal the questions he's going to tell me now and then go push him on to another fighter.
I appreciate it. Obviously, you were here with Angelo Leo. Heard you giving him some advice and just checking in on him.
Yeah, just checking in.
How long back do you guys go, and what's it mean for you to see that next generation here?
Well, it means the world. Like, I get chills just starting to think about it because, we met on a Holly Holm card. That's back when Holly Holm was boxing, and I was on her undercards. And I mean, he was just a kid coming up. Now he's a man, not just a man, but he's a man that's on the world stage, giving it to some of the best fight. Like that fight with Cool Boy Steph was a great fight. Cool Boy Steph, in my opinion, is probably the best, aside from Angelo, in that division. And in my opinion, Angelo wasn't Angelo for that fight, so I'd really like to see him bring it back. With Angelo not having to recover from COVID or nothing like that. Very interesting division. I would love to see Angelo and Brandon Figueroa just for the fact that I think Angelo could really look good in that fight and propel him to a mega fight with the rematch with Cool Boy Steph.
Yeah, you recently had a fight announced. It's now postponed. You're going to fight in the Middle East. Do you want to give us a little more info around how all that developed and what you're looking forward to?
Legacy Sports Management, they starting a series of fights over there in Dubai. Dubai's trying to just get a lot of fights over there, and they're like, well, we need a name, and we want to get you because we believe this is most important to me. We believe that you have a lot left. We believe you have another title shot in you. We just need to make sure to map it the right way, get you the right fights, get you the right position. And I was like, you took the words out of my mouth. Like, if I just have the right activity, the right build-up, just get me sharp, and I'm still whooping a lot of these cats.
Yeah, and here, are you also training out here? Yeah. I know, is Bobby out here? Bobby
Ben's here. My old manager, Bob Spagnolo, is out here. So I'm training at Main Street, which is on Austin Street.
Hey.
I'm telling you, that's not on accident.
Yeah. Now, obviously, we're here. Jermall Charlo is headlining here in his own hometown. Is it kind of weird being at a presser for a former fighter or a former opponent?
A little bit. I mean, he gave me a shout out. Yeah, it was cool. A little bit, but me and Charlos, we've been good. Even after our fight, we fought with 4 or 5. It's been a while. It's good to see where he's at, and then for me to see what I did with him in the ring and see where he is, I'm like, I still got it though. Yeah, still got it though. I've gone down to 147, but I still fighting around 54 or 47. And one of the reasons was when I fought Charlo, I was like, God dang, bro, how'd you make 54? And the last reason why is because when I fought Hurd, I was like, bro, this ain't fair. I'm sorry. I don't know how you got there and did that, but you did, and now you're just looking like you're 200 pounds today. Yeah.
Were you surprised to see Jarrett Hurd go down? Well, not go down, but lose that fight a couple of weeks ago?
I was. Luis Arias, he stuck it in there. He made it a rough, ugly fight, but that's what Jarrett Hurd likes to do. I wonder if maybe some of that weight loss is affecting him, or maybe he needs to go to middleweight or super middleweight. Just jump up. But I think they gave the right person to win. I thought Lewis took it, but and that was interesting. I didn't think he was going to take that loss. Nope. That was definitely a shocker.
No, that was a comeback fight. I think all of us expected for him to cruise through it, and it didn't happen. Yeah, and obviously you and I have talked about this before. Obviously, there were injuries, there was management issues, and then again management issues around how frequent you were fighting. So I guess the question for you here at this stage of your career, how many more years do you want to fight?
I try hard to not to put a number on it, because that's almost like a sentence. And not to mention, I say, I want 5 years. Jody! I say 5 years, and then, what if it only happens in 2 and I start trying to do stupid things to just make it to 5, right? I listen to my body. I listen to my mind. If I can't physically do it, there's no point in doing it.
You're right.
if I don't want to do it or love doing it, then there's no point in doing it. I still have the physical abilities. I still have the love for it. Like I fall in love with this game over and over and over again, and it hurts my heart, it breaks my heart, but I love it.
Yeah.
And I still love it. And I'm in the gym whooping these young boys.
And that's what gives you the confidence to continue how you're sparring.
Like, they always hit me with this kid's good. He's a top amateur. He's going to the limits. And I'm like, I don't work with him. And I'm sitting there thinking, all right, that's your jab, bro. A little slow. Oh, that's your right hand? Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and teach him something. So, I'm still nice. My eyes, my reactions, my man strength's coming in. Speed's still good. I still feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
That could change from between today and tomorrow. Right? So I'm just kind of keeping it by ear. I'm part of this Cleveland Brain Clinic brain study. Been in it for about 7 years. Every year we go, we take brain scans, we do speech tests, memory tests, all kinds of tests. And then they go and compare your brain scans from your previous scan, and then compare it to like people that don't fight, and then compare it to people that do fight. Well, I'm leagues above people that do fight. Sorry, my boxing peers, I am very much smarter than y'all. I am, right there on the top with the people that don't fight. And as far as my last year or my previous scans go, there's been even improvements.
Wow.
There's been some improvements in some areas.
Yeah.
So, like, as long as that's still doing good, you know what I mean? Like, if I start seeing some slipping, even if I don't feel it yet, because you don't feel it until it's too late.
Right.
Ali walked out the ring, great, kissed his family, told the story, and then
it impacted
Parkinson's set in. So, we're looking at that. And again, just day to day how we feel, and if the mind's not in it, which it hasn't been in some time, that forget the physicals, forget the love. Like, my mind's not in it, I can't do it.
Well, it sounds like the health and hunger is still there. So looking forward to hopefully August, September, whenever that bout takes place in the Middle East, for you to be back in there, man. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Austin Trout, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Jorge.